When Tom became involved in running political campaigns, really set the tone and tenor for his legacy.
Tom is at the top of his game right now. He's a great political consultant. He's a great advisor. He's a great damage control person, and God knows a lot of people need damage control, and Tom is there.
Contact Letizia Agency to set up a 45-minute one-on-one Zoom meeting to begin your public relations or digital campaign. Press the link below to schedule. Russell Letizia will guide your digital campaign through OTT, IP targeting, streaming ads, Google banner ads, Hulu, and search engine marketing. Veteran ad and PR man Tom Letizia will direct your public relations. Schedule now. And here's a word from Agency President Tom Letizia.
In my years of experience, I've worked in advertising, broadcasting, public relations, and political consulting. We've built hundreds of brands for our clients utilizing earned media and paid media. Today, without spending a penny on expensive TV commercials, utilizing effective digital marketing solutions, we're telling our clients stories around the world for a fraction of the costs.
We don't buy any media. All the media we do is earned media. There was one day within the first year he was working with us after I had hit a large important verdict. I was on the front page of every single paper, not in just the United States, every major newspaper in the world. He's a guru when it comes to this. I guess that's the best way I would put it.
I think a lot of people can tell you to go up on TV or go up on radio or go up on digital, but what Tom can do is tell you how to allocate your resources and how to focus those resources depending on what the message is.
It's a weird balance with Tom. It's that loyalty and that sincerity, but then it's that intensity and aggressiveness. You know, when you combine those things, it makes you really realize that he's the guy you want to hire. He's the guy you want working on your behalf, fighting on your behalf.
In any campaign, there's always things that come up that you don't expect at all. For example, how to deal with a certain negative ad or something. And that's when you really need somebody that you can call that will answer the phone immediately and give you advice. Even if that advice is, you don't have to do anything. This is par for the course. This is what a campaign looks like. It's good to hear that.
I can tell you this without fear of contradiction. If I ever ran for office again, no matter what the office would be, I would never consider running unless Tom Letizia was the head of my campaign team.
When people think of public relations, they think of sending out a press release to the media, then hoping that a TV station or a print publication will pick up on that story. That's what I call write, submit, and pray. That's a totally backward way of thinking. You've got to persuade the media that they must have this story.
Anybody can send out a press release or schedule a press conference, but it takes a person with a certain amount of talent and instincts to know, okay, Robert, I'm not going to tell you exactly what to say, but this is the impression you want to leave.
Tom understands the moment, understands the timing of the moment, and in a very intense way, hits the ground running.
It's like a train, and it's not stopping. So you don't really have time to sit around and formulate or debate or go back and forth, because the story could run. And if you don't have your comments or your quotes, it could not be good for you.
I've learned from him. He's made me much more savvy with the media on how I talk to the media, what I say, and how I say it, so that the right story comes out for us as opposed to getting tail spinning into some other thing.
There's no magical formula in developing the right combination for success with your PR. First, you must have a compelling message. It must be accurate and credible with a creative angle, and you need to know your audience and target that audience.
I think what Tom can help you do, and what Tom does do, is he understands who individuals within a particular target market are, who will actually be most persuaded by a message and who need to be most persuaded by a message, and then he helps you in a very big way craft the message and get it on the different media outlets, whether that be social media or radio or TV or other means of getting that message delivered to the right target audience.
You know, some people are very talented in different types of area. I'm talented in the courtroom. I'm not all that talented as a lawyer in other places, but in the courtroom, I'm very talented, you know. So I look at him as just somebody who's just got that understanding of this particular niche in business or marketing or public relationships. He just knows how to do it.
When we take on a client, political, crisis management, or just simple PR, we're always prepared to get our hands dirty and get in the trenches and fight. My clients always know that when you sign with us, we're there with you every step of the way.
You have to have a timely team when you're running a campaign because everything is happening in that moment. And you cannot afford to miss a moment or a minute. So you have to have somebody who is on call basically 24/7.
When a verdict comes back, I'm able to text him, okay, it's in, and boom. By the time we're over there, within 30 minutes, the media is there.
Not only is he knowledgeable, not only is he very well connected in town, he could pick up the phone and call anybody on your behalf.
And to have somebody who can sit there and go, hey, it's going to be fine. We've got this planned out, this, and this. And somebody who's already sat there and worked out the whole map of how it's going to work. And it totally gives you a sense of peace, like, oh, we can do this. We can make it.
One of the first important decisions that I had to make, choosing someone that I knew would be by my side through all of the tough moments and the great moments.
You tend to doubt yourself when you're going through processes like this. So it's good to have someone who always believes in you, who you trust, is going to tell you the truth, like, listen, you need to make these changes, you're doing this wrong, and that you trust that person, and they're not going to go around and talk about you behind your back. They're going to help you change what you need to change, and they're going to be there for you. So it's important.
There's nothing he wouldn't do to help his candidates. And if you're in need and you need, even if you just need that assurance that somebody is on your side, you can count on Tom. He's there for you. He's there for all of his candidates. And I happen to know that firsthand.
You're not dealing with some giant PR firm where you can never get through to the person you need to get through. It's him.
First word is loyalty. When I think of Tom, I think loyalty. I mean, his loyalty is just incredible. It's intense. And that's the kind of guy you want working on your behalf.
When I was running for a political office and he had my opponent in political office, and right after I had debated his client, he took something that I had said during the course of that debate and blew it up into a very effective, looking back now I can say that, a very effective ad campaign against me. And I thought, who is this guy? And then I said to myself, if I ever do this again or in the future, I want him on my team.
Every business or professional person needs PR at one time or another. You've got a great story to tell. Let us tell that story for you. Whether you need to build your brand or let the public know about your business or product, we can help you. Let's start the conversation today. Call or text the number on your screen.
There's no better thing than to have an expert in your corner.
He's a guru when it comes to this. I guess that's the best way I would put it.
You want somebody running your campaign that not only you can trust, but that has the knowledge, expertise, and talent to get you through the crisis and onto the other side.
He has really taught me how to be much more effective in the way I speak with and deal with the media.
And so he helps you and he teaches you and he coaches you on how to be not only likable, but also credible. And those two elements combined then create a very powerful message.
We've worked closely now for, like I said, over 10 years, and it's just a good, genuine relationship. And I trust him. I absolutely trust him.